Okay, so in our Delta Math, there are 3 sections. The first section is point solving system of inequalities. And basically, I'm going to show you the first problem, and then you're going to try the next 3 on your own. This is all practice from the last 2 classes that we had dealing with inequalities and then systems of inequalities. So when you're given problems like this that are asking you which point would not be a solution to the system of linear inequalities shown below, we've been looking at this stuff graphically. So we all have Desmos, and we are all allowed to use Desmos when we want to look at equations graphically. So the first thing that we want to do here is start by plugging both of these equations into Desmos. So you can go to desmos.com and click on the graphing calculator button, and then you're going to enter in the equations. So the first equation is y is less than negative x minus 7. So y is less than negative x minus 7. You can see it's a dotted line, again, because we have a less than sign and not a less than or equal to sign. And it's shaded below our line because it's less than. And then we'll graph our next equation. Y is less than negative 1/6 x minus 7. So y is less than negative 1/6. Oops. X minus 11. Just want to check and make sure I was correct. Oh, it's minus 7, not 11. Okay, and you can look at this and you see where the shaded region is of our system. So remember, when we're dealing with systems of inequalities, solutions are in the overlapping of the shading. So you can see that the first line that we graphed is red, and the second line that we graphed is blue, but the shaded region of solutions to this system of inequalities is the purple region. Also, remember that when we have dotted lines, the dotted lines, any point on those dotted lines are not solutions to the system, because dotted lines mean that those values are not included because they're not equal to that. Okay, so if we go back to our Delta Math, the question is asking you which point would not be a solution. So let's look at each point and see if it's in that purple region. So the first point that we're given is 0, negative 9. Let's look at our Desmos. We can scroll in so that we can look at 0, negative 9. So 0, negative 9 is in the purple area. So that means it is a solution. So we don't want to check that box off because it's asking what's not a solution. Now let's try 12, 7. So let's look at 12, 7. Our x value is 12. We go down to 7. That's not in the purple shaded region, so we can definitely check that box off because that is not a solution, and that's what the problem's asking us to find. Now, let's just check our work to make sure that these are solutions before we include our answer. Okay, so now let's look at negative 12, negative 9. So we're going to scroll over, negative 12. Negative 9 is right here. So that is in the purple region. That is a solution. So we were right. We don't want to check that one off. And we'll just check negative 6, negative 10 now. Negative 6, negative 10 is also in the purple region. So that is a solution. So the only one we have that is not a solution that's not in the purple shaded region is 12, 7. So that would be our answer for this problem. On the other problems that you're doing in this section, you would graph them. And then you would identify what is a solution or what is not a solution, okay? Be sure to show your work, and good luck.